Hello and welcome to, terrible start, a new LP. It has been a while, 9, maybe 10 months since I last uploaded anything. Last year was just a pretty busy year as things kept going by, you know? I just didn't really have the time / energy to do more videos. And then when I finally decided that I was ready to do more, I just kind of kept getting sick. I get sick very easily, so it's kind of no surprise that it happens a lot. But yeah, you know, I finally decided to do a new LP on Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. My first ever LP was a Kirby game, and I had a lot of fun with it, even if I don't think the LP is that good. I still had fun, and that's what matters. So I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this game. Suppose we'll connect to the online. Lovely. But yeah, I am still honestly pretty sick right now, but I think that it'll be fine. You know, I don't feel horrible that I can't record, as is evident by the fact that I am recording. But still, I have never played through Return to Dreamland Deluxe completely. I've played through the original, and I know quite a bit about a lot of the stuff that this game added, but I still haven't played it myself. As seems to be the case for modern Kirby games, I can investigate the recent games, including the ones that aren't available anymore because the Nintendo 3DS eShop got shut down. Nice to know that one of the best Kirby games of all time is blocked from us forever. How lovely. But yeah, it's time to begin! And with that, I'm going to put my glasses on. The game begins! Adventuring with Maglor. A visitor named Maglor has dropped out of the blue and landed on planet Popstar. He's ready to lend a helping hand during your adventure. He'll give you potions that double your stamina and can save you from falling down holes, so it activates Auto Swallow for Kirby. I'm not going to activate Helper Magalore. This is something new to this game, and I don't need it. I'm great. Anyway, let's go back into the Lore Star Cutter. Well, I say back into, this is our first time, but technically we were there in the cutscene. That counts. Oop. Anyway, we can go in and check out the inside. And I kind of like this. I feel like more Kirby games need a place like this. That's kind of like a home. Like Forgotten Land has that as well with like Waddle Dee Town. Anyway, let's talk to Magalore. Hello, Kirby. So, you haven't seen any huge spaceship parts lying around, have you? As you probably noticed when my Starcutter crashed here in Dreamland, a bunch of stuff broke off and went flying every which way. The oars, the wings, the 5 very important parts that have all gone missing. I also lost all 120 of my energy spheres. My poor ship is in shambles. Anyway, I'm going to stay here and try to repair the lore as best I can. But I could sure use some help tracking down those missing parts. I'm sure you could. And given that there's nowhere else we can go on the ship, that's what we shall do. This game does support up to 4 players in local co-op. So that's great if you have friends near you. Unfortunately, there's no online, so I won't be able to show off those features. I really wish I could. But let's head into level 1, Cookie Country. In we go. And just to rub it in, up to 4 people can play together as long as you have people near you. Drop in and out whenever you want with the touch of a button. I do wish, because there are 3 characters that are exclusive to co-op, at least in the main story, that you could switch to them, but nope, there's no way to play as them in the main story with only 1 person. In fact, player 1 just straight up can't play as them in the main story. So, Kirby games, if you don't know, Kirby can suck up enemies and spit them out as little star bullets. I wonder what happens to them inside that they transform into stars, but he can also suck up and swallow to gain new abilities such as Sword. Don a green hat with your sword in hand. Spin slash. Do a sword dive as your finishing strike. It's all about the flourish. Indeed it is. And I did see that this game does support amiibos. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that there are no exclusive amiibo features or anything that makes them interesting, like in Planet Robobot, which is a shame because I have a lot of the Kirby amiibo. I'm a big Kirby fan. When jumping, Kirby can also hover. And that allows him to get as much height as he needs, which is pretty good for avoiding cliffs. Anyway, every ability is unique, although some have different parts that are sort of borrowed, from other abilities. Sword is pretty fun, and pretty good combat ability. It's also very quick, with a lot of moves like this, and that, and that. Woo! I believe also you can do this, just like Skyward Sword. Energy sphere found. Energy spheres are scattered across the land. Try to find all of the hidden ones. Of course, we've already messed that up because that one wasn't very hidden, but here we are. We'll do our best for the next few, I suppose. And holding Y, Kirby can drop his ability, and Kirby can suck up bigger things, where he has to either wait a while, or you can shake your controller, and he'll start sucking up the bigger things faster. I very much like Sword. Kirby has quite a few abilities that are references to other franchises. This is clearly a reference to The Legend of Zelda. I mean, he's even wearing Link's hat, which I think is very fun. Get our sword back. I'm not really... Excuse me. Whew. I'm not really looking forward to losing this ability anytime soon. Although I do believe I am about to have no choice. Let's find out. Yep. Coming out of strange portals are these shinier enemies in certain levels, and when you suck them up, you get super copy abilities, starting with the Ultra Sword. Packing pure destructive power, it's a super ability. Its name, Ultra Sword. It destroys everything in its path, even the ground. I don't like it. It's flashy, it looks cool, it's fun to use at first, but all it is walk forward, find enemies, press the button, and boom. There are a bunch of different swords you can get, and that kind of makes it more exciting, but really it's just this, that, and that. Now I know some of these are new swords to the remake, like that one, but others, like that one, were in the original. This is the start of when Kirby games wanted to have gimmicks, and unfortunately, this is the start of when Kirby games started to have gimmicks, so it's not very good. In fact, when we break open something big like that, we get a portal and our ability is already gone from us. It's that simple. That's the gimmick. Now we are in this strange place, running away from a wall, and I wonder how the Waddlebees got here. Hopefully not the same way I did, because that means they can use Ultra Sword, and they're significantly more terrifying than Kirby. I think these segments are the most interesting part of the gimmick. Every single level that has a super copy ability will have an area like this, and some of them are difficult. Not this one, but you know, it's the first level. You can only do so much. But yes, ultimately, I do not like this first gimmick. A lot of the time, it's very simple. It's just destroy the thing, move on, blah blah blah. Anyway, let's pick a new ability. Fire. Nope, we're going for sword again, apparently. There we go. Feel the heat of hot flame techniques. Light fuses, climb walls, fireball climb, get fired up with the secret move, Fireball Inferno. I think fire's pretty fun. You can target yourself and you light yourself on fire. I believe that's what Fireball Inferno is. Not that secret. I do like this because you can both lay down different flames for enemies to run into, and you can also blow yourself up with the A button to deal extra damage. Doesn't have much good for hitting things flying, but I think I did well enough. And every single gimmick level will always end with the last 2 energy spheres being gotten from those Sphere Doomer fights. Let us continue. Thank goodness it put me up there. So yeah, that's the first level. Kirby games are pretty short, very easy, apart from in certain post-game stuff. But yeah, it's fun. I like it. I'm a big fan of Kirby. There's a reason why I'm playing another Kirby game. And you have to hit A at the lowest point to get as high as you can. I'm gonna try and get first on every level. I know future Kirby games had a similar thing. Triple Deluxe and Robobot had like a cannon that you could fire, which I find a lot harder than this one. Very easy to get first in all of them for this game. In fact, if I mess it up, well, I won't. Hopefully that confidence won't come back to bite me in the arse. But anyway, let's head into stage 2. And let's grab a new ability. Sorry, it doesn't get to show off too much of you fire, but it's leaf time! Time to dance. The leaf dance creates a gorgeous swirl of razor-sharp leaves. Press L/R to garden. Huh? You vanished! Leaf is one of few abilities to let you have a guard that basically makes you immune. Most guards just lower the amount of damage you have, but some have unique guards that of course make you immune, as I just said. Doing words is my expertise. You can also do this, which I think is a pretty fun attack. And also can hit pretty highly, I think. No, okay, not that high, but still. Leaf, good ability. Kirby enemies tend to respawn very quickly because some of them have abilities. And the game obviously wants you to be able to get those abilities back, so it quickly respawns the enemy the moment it's off screen. I like this song. Oh, and we're swapping abilities again. Early on, there's going to be a lot of me reading the ability text, but I only have to do it once per ability. Cut through ropes with the blade of a well-aimed boomerang. Aim it upwards or down, or hold to charge up a hyper boomerang. Cutter is pretty iconic because of... Hold on. God damn it. Because of Final Cutter, which is Kirby's up B in the Super Smash Bros. Video games. Cutter's very basic ability, however, it does that. A good thing you can do is that, and then jump over it, and it'll go all the way and bounce off walls, which is a pretty good way to hit far away enemies. Sadly, these spider enemies don't drop any kind of ability. Not in this game, anyway. They'll have their time. Not in a good game, but in a game. Okay, well, Star Allies isn't horrible, but it is probably my least favorite Kirby game I've played. I don't know, Mass Attack's kind of bad. But yeah, I just don't think it's that good a game. Well, luckily, we're not talking about Star Allies. Well, I am apparently, but Return to Dreamland. Some levels will have things like this, little items Kirby can pick up, like this cannon. It can destroy harder blocks. Unfortunately, while holding things, you cannot fly. But it happens. And by it happens, I mean you die, quite commonly. I know in later games there's cannons like this that you can like aim down better, but not in this game, I suppose. Still, that's all we needed it for, is to get this energy sphere. And with that, we're done. Although I'll take the cannon with me for a little bit. Ooh, another new ability. I guess there's no avoiding it. Needle. Prick your foes with a thorny jab. Really stick it to them. Roll from dashing to bring the pain with a rolling needle. Something interesting with this game is that they made the decision to sort of combine certain abilities. Like Needle has this little ability, which is sort of like the wheel ability from previous Kirby games. I think some of the abilities they did pretty well with this. This is not one of them. Needle has quite a few abilities. It has an up attack. It does not have a down attack, although it does in later games, which is probably its most fun attack. But something else you can do, as I've already shown, is move the control stick or shake your controller, and you can throw Needle out in various directions. You've always got to keep your eye out for certain areas that look suspicious in Kirby games, because there's a hidden door with an invincibility lollipop. It's basically the star from Super Mario. It makes you invincible, and anything you touch dies. Very satisfying to use. It's also, oh dear, makes me rush quite a bit because the music is just so exciting. Anyway, there's a what's his face? Energy sphere up there. And if we can... No, we can't. Beam! Lash foes with a whip-like beam. Dash for cycle. Grab and capture. Spin in midair for a revolution. Charge it up and bam! Wave beam. It's mini-boss time! Starting with a gigantic edge. And something I really like about Beam in this game is that you can do this! Got him! Always try and remember to suck up mini-boss corpses when you can. Because not only do they give abilities, but usually the abilities you need for the ongoing puzzle. Like that one, which was the very fun puzzle of suck up the mini-boss and you did it, or don't suck up the mini-boss and play through the whole level again, hopefully with a sword that you brought from somewhere else if you really don't want to suck up Gigantic Edge that much. Still with that, another level complete. Another 30 stars. I believe in co-op, if you all get the same point in the goal game, then you get bonus stars. But I won't be able to show that off. Merry Magaland is now open! Magalore has built an amusement park on a distant planet. It's filled with attractions and souvenirs. I can visit anytime by pressing X. And I shall. I will. I'm going to. I'm doing it right now. This is a tale of a different world in a different time. There, a traveller named Magalore built an amusement park where he could entertain his friends. It was a merry place where 4 friends could enjoy attractions and collect souvenirs together. It was a park full of excitement where dreams could come to life. It was a place called Magoland. Merry Magoland! Hello, Kirby. Welcome to my Magoland. Manager Magalore. Different character, you know. There's a bunch of fun sub-game-based attractions for you to enjoy here. I've even created a thrilling stamp rally. You can earn stamps just by playing our attractions. But that's not all. I also have a fun souvenir for you to commemorate the grand opening of Magoland. Find a dress-up mask of Waddle Dee, Rick, and an energy drink. The souvenir shop in the entrance plaza will hold on to all of your souvenirs for you. You have to stop by and check it out later, okay? Now, get going. Have fun playing our attractions. So, in the souvenir shop, we can select our dress-up masks and our souvenir items. The way souvenir items are is you pick one and you can bring it into a level for healing or a random power-up or a held item, which is interesting. I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess it's not like it's a bad feature. It's not like it takes away anything from the game. But we also have these masks anyway, which I'm a big fan of. Some of them have new voice lines like this Waddle Dee mask, so I'm going to wear it right now. We can also click down the right stick and turn the mask off and on. And if we tilt the right stick, Kirby can do little things. Mostly waving, apparently. Anyway, sadly we can't actually walk around Merry Magoland, which some of the stuff actually looks like fun to walk about. I genuinely wish we could, but I guess that's too much to ask. But still, let's test out one of these minigames, such as Crackety Hack, which I don't mean to be excuse me, all of my words gave up on me. I don't mean to be rude, Magalore, but I'm pretty sure this is a sub-game from other games and it's not called Crackety Hack. This feels like plagiarism to me. It's a very simple game anyway. Press A to stop the gauge, try to stop it at the highest point possible, and then when the markers overlap, press A to unleash a rock-splitting Crackety Hack. The further you get, the better your points. Words are good, I'm an expert at them. This is a very iconic Kirby sub-game that first appeared in Kirby Superstar, and it has a few variations in other games, but this is close to the original. I think I did pretty well there. Yeah, I'd say I did a pretty good job. I like that blue Kirby's hands are going through his Rick mask. Play Crackety Hack for the first time, win a score of 900 or higher, and we've unlocked level 2 and 3. But I think that's going to be it for this video. However, when you complete achievements like that, or just play the games, you unlock stamps, which give you stuff like Random Copy Essence, which is a random copy ability. And a dress-up mask, like the Kine mask. Hey Kirby. Ooh, you've completed your first mission. I knew you had it in you, Kirby. If you complete a bunch more missions, I'll expand our lineup of souvenir items. You might even see some extra special masks pop up in there. There are 100 missions in total. Try your best to have fun and complete them all. I am going to try and complete them all. I'm going to complete them all. Let's have a quick chat before we finish off the episode. Having fun? Want to have more fun? Because I got some super fun facts from all over the world to share with you. So care to listen, learn, and have fun? Let's listen to a fact. Our attractions just get more and more fun, right? Globally, the total number of times visitors have played Bomb Rally is 14,337,202. Want to hear your total? The number of times you played Bomb Rally is 0! What? Your personal record is a 0? What are you waiting for? Go enjoy the park, play a few sub-game attractions, and set lots of records. We have a new worldwide favorite attraction. The trendy sub-game in the park right now is Crackety Hack. I like that one too. Here's a fun fact about the adventure in main mode that's really interesting. Hungry? You might be after hearing this. Globally, the total... excuse me. The total number of food items eaten during the adventure in main mode is... 671,999,561! But what about your appetite? Well, the total number of food items you've eaten during your adventures in the main mode so far is 27! Want to hear some more? No! If you ever want to hear more, just let me know. Will do! I think that's it for this episode of Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Next time, we'll continue more story mode. See you then. Bye-bye.